And you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers?
Yeah.
He says, "You're like my mother, you're like my aunt, you're like my sister."
Kevin Hart may be acting tough on the outside, but man is about to lose all he has ever worked for over the years in a twinkle of an eye. And guess what? It will likely be happening sooner than expected, with the recent happenings swirling around him. Cat Williams isn't the only Hollywood celebrity who has it in for Kevin and his wrongdoings in the industry, as legendary Hollywood celebrity Monique recently exposed Kevin's unsettling secrets to the public, just like Cat did. Keep watching this video to the end to see how Kevin's beef with Monique transpired and how it may ruin his precious career.
Then when he came back with, "I got you," I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, "I'll executive produce, I'll partner with you."
Popular host Shannon Sharp, who has been going highly viral to his Club Shay Shay podcast due to the type of guests on the show and the information they reveal, is not only cashing out big, but also has been stripping some highly rated celebrities off their titles in the industry. Cat Williams was the first to set the Club Shay Shay podcast on fire, as he didn't hold back in calling out several big names and their wrongdoings, which led to various backlash for those celebrities up until this moment. But interestingly, Monique did worse as the next guest on the show.
Tyler Perry, who you talking to? When they gonna pay that kind of money? No, I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Monique wasn't only calling out names. She had receipts and evidence of the occurrences she accused the Hollywood celebrities of. Monique called out one of the celebrities she has a long outstanding beef with, Tyler Perry, as she told Shannon and the world that Tyler had been the primary force driving her because of being blackballed in the industry. Well, Tyler Perry's name wasn't the only name caught in the crossfire, as Monique went on to mention the likes of Oprah, Tiffany Haddish, T.D. Jakes, Steve Harvey, and of course, Kevin Hart. The podcast, which went on for over 2 hours, featured Monique explaining what she had gone through in the industry because of all these people and how all of them are portrayed as saints to the public. The veteran comedian backed up most of Cat Williams' claims when he came on the podcast. She proved to the public that Cat wasn't lying, and almost all he talked about were facts, including the part where Kevin Hart was included. But Monique wasn't about to talk down on her benefactor at a particular time, which made her give Kevin his flowers before exposing him. Monique revealed that Kevin once described her the way his late mother was, and how much he adored her, which made them close for a while. Monique even mentioned on Club Shay Shay that Kevin Hart once came through for her and her family at a time as he wrote her a check, which she returned when she and her family got back on their grind. But the sweet, supposed industry mother and son relationship soon turned sour, due to reasons unknown to Monique then. Monique claimed Kevin knew about her blackballing situation in the industry and how everyone treated her like a plague they didn't want to work with. He knew how sad it made her and drastically affected her career. This made Kevin pledge to her that he was going to help her through it, due to the loving relationship they shared in the past. She claimed Kevin told her on the phone that he was going to produce a movie for her and do all the rigorous jobs to help her put her name out there again for the world to see. But it seemed they were all empty promises.
I give Kevin Hart his proper credit. When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check and said, "Here you go." We're forever grateful for that. When we were able to give it back, we said, "Brother, we appreciate you," with some interest on top.
Monique went on with her revelation as she told Shannon that Kevin was, in fact, just like the rest. When she was on the phone with Kevin's manager, David Becky, he told her that no arrangement involved her. Monique said she couldn't wrap her head around the reason that could happen because she trusted her industry son so much and never thought he would take part in the process of her still being blacklisted for any commercial purpose in the industry. Well, she thought she had a good relationship with Kevin. Still, her call to him that particular day made her realize otherwise. The actress continued that the details of her call with Kevin's manager didn't faze her, so she called Kevin to find out what was happening. Monique called Kevin, and the comedian feigned ignorance as he told her there must have been some miscommunication between himself and his team. Kevin told Monique he was going to get back to her, and she had no reason to believe the juicy offer of her putting herself back out there was not off the table. Unfortunately, it's been 2 years, and Kevin hadn't found a good time to get back to Monique, whether to check on her for being adorable like his mother, or to let her know the project he promised her had been canceled. Oops, that's brutal.
I got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky, and Dave Becky said Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique.
Monique's revelation gave Kat's claim about Kevin being an industry plant more relevant, because Kevin being an industry plant indirectly means he had to play by the rules of the people who made him famous, so as not to upset them, and personally not to get discredited like the people they blackballed, regardless of the love he has for those people. Kat claimed Kevin has not been able to live up to his so-called standards because he has to be loyal to the people who allegedly made him rich, even if it means he has to hurt Monique or his ex-wife, Tori Hart. You may be wondering why Kevin's ex-wife is in the picture. Well, it's not news that Kevin wasn't a good husband to Tori Hart, from cheating on her with his now-present wife, Nico Hart, and several other women, to making fun of their broken marriage, and even using it as content for his jokes during his performances. Tori has had it rough marrying Kevin Hart, while all she did was fall in love and help Kevin live up to expectations in his career, as she ignored her career. So now, Kat Williams and Monique are not the only ones out to bury Kevin's career, because Tori is involved, and she is definitely the best person for the job. Tori Hart is also a comedian herself, as she once wrote some of Kevin's jokes he had performed for him. Now Kat has invited Tori to join him on his Dark Matters tour, which will commence soon. Kevin knows Tori may be spilling more of his secrets than Kat and Monique have spilled, because she knows him better than anyone. Kevin's body language was a little disappointing when asked how he felt about the duo being on tour together. Kevin said he wished everyone well as they were trying to get the bag, but his body language gave off a different vibe. However, aside from Kevin not being in sync with Tori's involvement with Kat Williams, he also reacted to Kat Williams' claim as him being angry and bitter. But is Kat really angry and bitter? That doesn't seem right, because Kat is doing well for himself right now, and Kevin's career is on the verge of extinction, with him getting exposed to different aspects of his life, both personally and professionally. Kevin Hart isn't only dealing with being exposed to the world emotionally, because he is also receiving backlash for his job, as well as from people in the public. In his recently released Netflix movie, titled Lift, people have been leaving negative comments and bad reviews, as some claim it's just a total waste of time, and he should give up on his acting career. The movie also received 28% on Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone knows this is a really bad film review. Kevin being an industry plant and messing with the wrong people to satisfy some other celebrities may lead to his career disappearing right before him. However, Monique putting Kevin out there for his unexpected action towards her must have been from the constructs of the highly rated names in Hollywood she also complained about on the show. Monique mentioned how she was supposed to be the one to play the role of Cookie Lyon in the Empire series, while she praised Taraji P. Henson for her beautiful performance, even though she was about to face the same fate Monique met. Monique said the director ignored casting her for the part because there had been back talks about her being difficult to work with on set.
Is there any relationship between you and Tyler and you and Oprah currently?
No.
The actress emphasized that Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey are the significant causes of this incident because they have put her on a list almost no one is ready to take her out of or help her get past. Monique claimed she had a call recording between her and Perry, evidence of him blackballing her. The recording wasn't played on the show. Still, Monique said she isn't scared to reveal it and let the public know how evil some Hollywood celebrities could be behind the curtains.
It's so easy to discount and devalue because of what we look like.
Right.
However, when it comes to Tyler Perry,
Monique also mentioned how Oprah had not been an exemplary leader in Black society as she claims, as she backed up Kat's claim once again that she is one of the gatekeepers of Hollywood. They only allowed whoever they wanted into their midst, not because of anyone's talent. Monique went on to claim Oprah had even stolen some of her roles in the past just because they had blackballed her and weren't about to give her any chance to reclaim her career. But did Oprah really need this as she's a billionaire? Never say never, though. Monique may be able to reclaim her career sometime soon with how she has frequently pointed fingers at these people. She keeps mentioning their names at any opportunity, and everyone knows these folks love to keep their reputation in check more than anything else. So they may end up releasing Monique's career to soar again, as it once did in the past. But their favorite industry plant, Kevin Hart, may be on the losing side, as he may be put in Monique's spot sometime soon. Is Kevin Hart's career really hanging by a thread with the recent news that has been going around about him and what he has done in the past? Or do you feel Monique may still be getting blackballed for life, regardless of how much she spills to the public? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on all the exciting celebrity news updates.